No matter how hard I try to start this video with something catchy and hooky, it doesn't come. So let's just make it raw. Let's just go through it painfully anyway. Pain, pleasure, submission, dominance, happiness, bliss, joy, suffering, misery, depression, sadness. They're really the same, you know. All of them are basically the same thing. But they manifest themselves in different ways. They use the same structure, they use the same pathways. Like the pathway for pain uses the same pathway as your reward system, for example. Therefore, eventually you come to this understanding that pain is also pleasurable. Pain is also something that I can cling on. Therefore, submission, therefore, depression, therefore, the tabooness of life gives only pain and no redemption, no bliss, no happiness, no joy, because the psychology shapes in a way that it's much easier to be in this state of pain and feel fine, feel safe, feel that, okay, I have no control. Let the pain do its job, let the dominance do its job, let the whatever situation in my life that is making my life miserable do its job. But in fact, you just simply become a macos a maco masochist. You just become a masochist. You have all these masochistic behavior. You hurt yourself, you harm yourself, you pity yourself, you consider yourself not worthy of anything, perhaps don't deserve love, perhaps you're so sinful that pain is the only answer to your existential crisis. But it's just a choice. All of it. All of it is just choosing to live with pain as a form of joy, to live with pain as a form of bliss, to live with pain as a form of cope, as a form of, okay, it is what it is. I can't do anything about it. I'm not in control. Therefore, as long as I can just breathe and survive and somehow get myself into my bed and stay away from the whole world, I go with this pain. But it's just a psychology, you know. Like you create so many walls around yourself that this loneliness, this painful way of living, this harming yourself, this not being worthy of any attention or any love. Perhaps it's just walls, of your own choosing. It's like these walls could simply disappear the way that they disappeared for me. I personally dealt with lots of agony and suffering in life, mentally, emotionally. But eventually I had to change the way I choose things. But eventually I had to come to this understanding that I have only two choices: live my life with joy or live my life with pain. I thought maybe not choose the other one, maybe not choose the pain. And it worked. It really worked. It reminds me of an anecdote, Sufi anecdote. There was this beggar, this dervish, had nothing. Every day he was begging for food. And one day someone asked him, "You're just a beggar, but every day you look so happy. You look so joyful. You're always smiling. You're always laughing. How do you do this?" He responds, "Look, every morning I wake up, I have two choices in front of me: live my day with sadness or live my day with happiness. I choose happiness." Whatever we are looking for in this life is just a simple mirage. It doesn't exist. It cannot exist. Therefore, you could just simply choose the other option. It's simple, it's not difficult, it's just the matter of choosing. It's just like when you go to sleep with bliss, with joy. That's what I do every night. I breathe into my sleep, I stay awake, and I am joyful the entire sleep. I wake up, I'm grateful. I wake up, I try to do something that is simply bring joy to me. This bring joy to me. That's why maybe I do it every day. That's why maybe every day I sit here in front of this camera and try to somehow tell you that, my friend, I understand. But you got to also understand that we just simply can live a very blissful and joyful life. We all deserve it, we all worthy of it, we all can have it. I'm not even exaggerating or fantasizing here. It's like I'm not even selling you something that doesn't exist. I'm selling you something that exists. I'm not even selling you a spirituality. I'm just selling you a choice that you can make right now. You don't need to even pay for it. It's like, it's simple. It's just like a transition, a shift. You get what I mean? Maybe I'm exaggerating, maybe not. Many of my audience are depressed, you know. Maybe not so many people out there are stuck, but I cannot think of any other thing when I look at human beings. I see them all stuck, you know. I see them all so crowded, you know. All I'm saying is just come out of this crowd mentality, you know. It's like, I get it. I totally get it. This depression in life, this I have no control, this I want to go through this because it feels safe. At least I don't need to deal with much bigger suffering and misery in life, and you just simply don't get it. You just simply miss the point of it, you know. You just simply don't realize that you're depressed, you're sitting using social media all day, not because it gives you purpose. It's just because it gives you that pain of existence that you want to live with. Everyone is the same. That's why you gotta come out of the crowd mentality. Whatever that the mass do, step away from it. Whatever, it doesn't matter. As soon as something becomes popular, drop it. This is honestly the ultimate secret. If someone asks me, what's your secret? I always avoid mass. I always stay away from whatever becomes too popular. This is how you come out. Owning, owning your mental capacity, owning your emotional capacity, owning your own possibility of living, owning your moral system, owning anything you do. You know, you just own it. You just simply, anything you do, no one can tell you otherwise unless you choose. Own it. You deserve bliss. You know, you deserve all the joy in life. I don't know how to tell you, I don't know how to demonstrate it for you. I really don't know. All I know is that I can show it to you. Wow. Goes deep every time. There is so much more to it. So much more to it that you cannot see it now. I say all of these things not because I read in books. I say all of these things because I lived it. It's like, it's not something that I have my opinion over it. It's not an opinion, it's a lived experience. That's why I can tell you with 100% accuracy. So much more to it, so much. Damn. When you block yourself, you really don't see it. It's insane how crazy everything is when it comes to seeing the truth, when it comes to coming out of the lies, the crowd, the mass mentality, and then really come on the surface and breathe. It's all of a sudden the whole new world. Like, you've been perhaps suffocating in the mass, perhaps the feeling that you have inside water, you're being crushed maybe by the mass as well. Not much oxygen. You just grasping and grasping and grasping until what? One day, one time, this head goes above this water. Only that moment you can just simply realize. Only that moment you can just simply see, uh-huh, okay, I get it. That's it. Done. No matter how much I sit here and make videos, these words cannot do it. These words are just pathetic. These words are just not gonna do the job. You know? Realize this, understand this. Whenever you watch these videos, watch it somehow in a way that you don't want to watch it for the sake of getting something out of it. It's like, watch it, but don't simply take something from it. It's just like, it's very important. Because the case is not the words. If I could explain it to you, I would. I promise you. I can't. Therefore, I gotta keep telling you, drop the words, drop knowledge. And for once, maybe start preparing, for the choice, preparing for the time that you want to choose bliss every night, happiness every morning. If you really want to get there, prepare yourself for it. Don't sit there, wait for the sudden awakening. Don't sit there, wait for the clash of thunder. Don't do that. Please. That's not gonna happen. It requires an active preparation. It requires prayer. It's just, you sit there, you light a candle, and you pray, you pray, you pray. But you don't stay in the state of prayer. Realize this. Understand this. The prayer becomes your lifestyle. The prayer emerges in your being. The prayer is just simply there. You don't need to cling on to it. But at the beginning, you gotta prepare, you gotta make this altar, you gotta make all these small bits and pieces, crystals here, perhaps incense sticks there, a candle lighting. You gotta do this first. But eventually, kick this damn thing away and live with that choice. Simple. It's not complicated. It's very easy. It's very available. It's very possible. You just need to prepare for it. Ay, ay, ay. Ay, mi, more, more, corazón. What is that? Okay. The sun is out. The sun is shining. Maybe we end the video. Huh? What do you say? Maybe not. Maybe we have some gas left in the tank. How about that? Yeah, 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 yeah. What was the title? You're not stuck. You just chose pain. That's not a good title. No. You're not stuck. You chose pain. Oh, yeah, that's a good title. Yeah, I think most people really are dealing with pain. Most people are really dealing with this submission. The key is just do not submit, it's like don't put yourself in the state of submission. Most of it comes from the taboos in life, you know. I don't want to open a whole new chapter of this thing. I don't want to get into this BDSM of life. Maybe I have to talk about it at some other point. But realize this. Realize that you don't need to go hardcore BDSM. Bondage, perhaps, submission. Live your life. Live your life with preparation, with possibility of creating the moment to leap, to leave, to let go. Slowly, by and by, it happens on its own, but go toward it. See the light at the end of the tunnel. Don't be that person that just wants to cover himself or herself with the blanket. Let the light come in. It's just like, see the light out there. It's like, okay, I see you. I know my problems, this amount of awareness that I gathered, that these are my problems. I can deal with these problems slowly, by and by one. Perhaps this one first because it's easier, the other one second because it's a little bit harder. But look at your problems, meditate, just sit with yourselves like, okay, this is holding me back. The other one is holding me back. How can I drop it? How can I let it go? It's simple. You just gotta be in this active preparation. And one day, barge out of that room. Like I'm talking about barging out. Like when you come out of that room, you know that you're not gonna go back anymore. You know that this is not the place. The place is something else. It's just like absolutely a different world. Know that. Simply realize that. Understand that. Wait for that moment, but realize it, you know. Waiting is also a very good prayer. Like waiting is the highest prayer in life. Like there is nothing higher than this, you know, waiting. Live that mystery, you know. Don't think that you're gonna figure it out and after that then perhaps you're enlightened. No, that's not how it works. It works by mystery. It gives you clues, but it don't give you everything. It gives you the possibility of seeing something so much bigger, so much insane. Like I'm just going nuts right now. Oh my god, it's so insane. Holy shit. Damn. I lost my mind. That kind of insane this situation is, and I cannot explain it to you. And then it still stays mystery. It's like, okay, let me play a little bit more with you. Regardless of you getting into this fantastic world, you will stay that in the state of I cannot figure it out anyway. Fuck that shit. I want to live my life. You know, that's what you want, my friend. Ah, boo, bah. Maybe we end it here with a big fat mo. Okay, much love. Thank you. This was a good one, huh? Oh yeah.